Hey, hi, let's get a look at how Grok works and how you can use it. Maybe a beginner, or even if you're not a beginner, you want to know how powerful actually Grok is, we're going to really see. And you can access Grok from grok.com website. You can just go to Google, then you can just search Grok. Okay, they have a website. Now, however, if you don't want to use a website, you can use the X. On your Twitter, you already have actually Grok integrated. You just have to open your actually X, you know, for my Twitter. Then you just click on Grok. Though for me, I prefer using the website because I realize actually the results are kind of much more better if you use the website. So we're going to use the website, okay? And if you're using the website, I would actually suggest you kind of log in. But even if you don't log in, still you can do a lot with Grok. That is actually the simplicity of these AIs today. They don't force you to actually sign up. So uh, even if I don't sign up, I can do something. So we're going to try to maybe generate an image. We're going to try to maybe give it a challenge to design us a website. We're going to try to see if it can come up with a proposal. It's kind of basic stuff that you can do with Grok. Okay. Let me start with telling it to generate an image. There's an image that I've tried to generate using Gemini. Okay, so this is an image which you generate with Gemini. Generate for me a realistic image of a dog running away from a lion. So let's try to do the same. There's a prompt that actually I'm going to use for the website. Let me just paste it here. I don't want to forget. So let me get this and I put it here. Then we see how like what image can we get from Grok, and then we compare to kind of other AIs. Okay, now for the image, you may have to actually sign up. I'm 18 or older. Okay, something like that. So within a minute, Grok will have actually generated for you some cool images. I'm seeing like you can even try to make a video out of it within like I think that was like 1 second or like 2 seconds. Okay, the images actually really look realistic. Okay, something like that. And you can easily actually say play video. Let me see. Okay, that one I have to sign up. Okay, now we're not really going to sign up for now. Just showing you some basic things that you can do. Now you may have to sign up to actually keep your video, keep your work. Okay, if you don't sign up, your work won't really be saved. Okay, so you can even tell Grok to kind of write for you a proposal. Write a proposal for designing an NGO website. Maybe it's a school or something. It can be a proposal for whatever you want. Maybe a business proposal for something. Okay, you can just execute this. Grok can really do a lot of stuff. Okay, basically you can do a lot of things even without logging in. That is a cool thing about that. You can do a lot of things without even logging in, and all this information is generated within like kind of just seconds sometimes. Okay, so that is a proposal, and we are going to try to okay get notified when Grok finishes answering. Okay, I think I can really enable, can allow this. All right, so the request is to write a proposal for designing a website. Okay, it's kind of thinking. All right, so let's wait for it. So you can really do a lot of things with Grok. It depends on a challenge that you're giving it. Some of the challenges it needs to actually kind of think a minute. Okay, not really a minute, but even if it takes long, it's just going to really think for a few seconds. Okay, so whatever you want, maybe a proposal, maybe a business idea, maybe you are editing, Grok can really do it. And I'm going to show you that it can even try to create a website. Though we're not going to really have time to have their website designed, but we're going to try to see how cool Grok can really do a lot of things. Okay, so website design proposal for an NGO prepared by Grok Design Solutions, because we didn't provide with the company date and something, scope of work, something like that. I can't imagine all this can really be done within like a minute or two, and you have like your whole work. Okay. So we're going to also tell Grok to really try to do something. We're going to try to tell it to design a website. Okay, we're going to try to design a website. And I think for some of you designers, you're going to find this actually kind of cool because you can try actually to design a website with Grok. Okay, I think it's still writing the kind of the proposal thing. It's really taking a lot of time, but you can really see how cool this thing is. Okay, so let me first stop this, and we're going to execute another thing. We're going to tell a group to do something like this. I'm telling it I'm designing an NGO website for Mustard Seed Community Development Organization. Okay, actually, this is a real project that I'm kind of working on. So I'm going to tell it with 4 pages in the brackets: home, about us, what we do, and contact. I'm providing you with information to use in this HTML website. You can put image placeholders. I will press them, get the info from this. So I'm going to paste some information, then it's going to try to design us a website for this NGO. So I'm going to find my client on WhatsApp is here. This is the information that he gave me. It's more of a newsletter, but I can really create something from this. Okay, this is more of a newsletter. So let me just copy all this, and I think I can stop up to here. Let me copy this. So let me try to tell a group to really do this. So let me paste everything here, even if it's not information ready for the website, but it can really know what it can do. So let's execute this. Okay. All right. So let's give it a minute. So that is how you can use Grok. And if you really want to save your work, I would suggest you sign up. Okay. I would suggest you sign up so that you can actually access your work whenever you want. When you don't sign up, all this work will be actually not saved. For me, I'm just doing a video, so I really don't mind if all this information is not really saved. But for you, if you're kind of doing a website, try to actually sign up. Okay. Sorry, if you're using groups, try to sign up so that you can access your information. So it will write for you the information, and it's kind of cool. It will tell you this is the HTML page. It has even a preview. We're going to see how cool it is. It can write for you the about us page. It's going to write for you the what we do page. It's going to write for us even the contact page. So now it's on the last page of the contact. Okay. So I can try to go here and I try to do preview. Let me see how the preview website is. Okay, this is how the website looks. Oh my gosh, okay. It looks basic. I see it has put even the social media, Facebook and all that stuff, home about us. And, it's kind of really cool. And the mobile, it's already mobile friendly. Okay. All right, wide. And what you have to do is just save this, and let me first close this. All right. So yep. So I can just do maybe copy, then I just put in my editor, then I save it. Okay. This is about us, the contact, and guess what? It has actually done the linking part. Let's try to download maybe a page and see. Let me try. Okay, let me try to preview this. If I click on about us, okay, since it's not downloaded, but I think, okay. So I only have to do, anyway, in the next video, we shall try to actually create a full working website with Grok. Everything links, okay, because if I try to put this in Notepad, or maybe whatever the editor that you're using, you realize actually everything will be linking. So this is the index.html. So let me just try to put it on the desktop, okay? So that is the power of Grok. Though if you're kind of a technical person, it can do for you some stuff. For example, maybe you want to execute maybe you want to do a program, maybe kind of an app, a game app. You can try to use this to write for you the Python codes and all of that stuff. Then it will actually, then you can try to go to your Python, whatever, then you try to do that app. Okay. So let me say also about us, then let's try to see how this page is open. Okay, so let me go to desktop, index, and here. So we have the index. So if I click on about us, you realize actually even about us can really click what we do. I can really see it has linked everything. So imagine you can do the whole of this and even link the pages. Now that is Grok. Okay. So that's what I can say. But Grok is kind of cool. It can really do a lot of things. Don't forget to subscribe. In the next video, I think that is like a week from now, I'll do a video of a whole website done by Grok. Everything, even images, actually linking even the contact form, working just using an AI. Something that you could do for like 3 days, you can do it within like 30 minutes or 1 hour. Can't imagine, okay? Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like the video, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.